Baseball from the Lone Star State. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. Today's starting pitcher, Jack Leiter. What do we need to know here?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Coming up on the first pitch, Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. And we're underway in Arlington.
Let's go, Jack.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Jackknives out of the way.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Next offering upstairs. There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Pena stands at second with no outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at second. Just starting out here in Arlington. Backed off the plate that time. Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner at second, nobody out. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 homers already in this series.
No outs, runners at first and second. Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score and they take the lead. The relay throw. But it's offline. He will score. And they lead by 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Pitch in the dirt. 1-2 the count.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
No outs. Runner on second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
The 0-1. You translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is like inside. Yeah, that's ball 2. Next offering is downstairs.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 1 out and a runner at second. Stays alive. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Three-two down. Too low, ball 4.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
First and second, 1 out. Cam Smith up next for the Astros. Foul ball there. Two on, 1 out. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. The 0-2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2.
Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Two aboard, 2 outs. And that one clips the corner.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Jason Alexander. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him. Jock Peterson stepping in for the Rangers.
The designated hitter, number 3, Jock Peterson.
Ball.
Hey, ha! And now it's 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a 1-2.
That missed. That's a ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's a little bit low. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Trying to put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Nope, that's low. That's a ball.
The 1-0.
That's a ball. Outside.
And a big swing and a miss. Fouled off left side. That's to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
The right fielder.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Nimmo.
And fouled off. Peterson, the lead runner, out at second. Ozuna on at first with nobody out.
Ball.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Batting
And that
fourth,
is a big
the
first out.
baseman, number
All
6.
right, let's take a look at the lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Out towards right center field. Base hit into the outfield. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. The relay to the plate. He's safe. And they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers.
No, that
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Swing and a ground ball. Just foul down the right field line. Wow. Here's a 1-1.
Could be
That's
some
it,
action
ball.
here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
Outside low, and that's ball 3. Evan Carter in the on-deck circle for Texas. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. To Pena at second for 1.
No,
Over to first,
Pena.
safe.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
No, that's down. Ball.
The 1-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The 1-1.
That's the ball down.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
The changeup missing. Full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Handles, throws to first. That is the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head to the second in Arlington. We are tied 2-2. Back at Globe Life Field, and stepping in for the Astros, Bryce Matthews. close,
That's the
but
ball.
called a ball. Ball one.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Sliced hard, but foul. Right through there for a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. This one in the air right field. Nimmo ranging after it. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Cesar Salazar.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Pena will hit next. Led off the game with a double in his first at bat and later scored. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. And the Astros jump in front. It's 3-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Two down, nobody on. That one finds the corner. That is strike two.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Carter on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back in Arlington, bottom of the inning. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. Hitting the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Smith under this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
That's inside. That's a ball.
That one in there across the letters. One away with a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
First pitch swinging. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. To the right side, Matthews. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. They're down 3-2. On to the third inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Here's a high chopper. Young sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
No, ball. Hey, ha! Ball.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Two now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone. And for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Pretty close, but it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. That's a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just
Ball
missed.
inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Astros are down quietly, but they're up 3-2. Back at Globe Life Field, set for the bottom of the 3rd, Alejandro Ozuna stepping in for the Rangers. There's a strike.
Well, these Rangers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 0-2. And there's a ball.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
No, that's down. Ball.
Three-2 now. That one misses.
Nope, that's ball
So
four.
lead off
Runner
walk.
taking base.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take. Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it. Way to lay off that pitch down.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Ball.
Ozuna gets his lead at first with nobody out. Good eye in that spot.
Ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Liner snagged it first. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off.
For the Rangers, the third baseman, number 6.
Here's Josh Young. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Nope, that's outside. Ball. Inside. Ball.
That one fouled off. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. On the ground, right side. To first, and that's the third out. Rangers go down quickly there. They trail it 3-2. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Popped up. Foscue gets under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Braden Shoemake.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next to the Astros.
Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's the second baseman, Bryce Matthews. Shoemaker dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off.
Unless you're really thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher right there.
Strike two. Matthews thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Clips the corner, and the count is 2-2. Inside, almost got him. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That smash towards center. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Astros 3 and the Rangers 2. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Back in Arlington, ready to go. Bottom 4. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Nate Pearson getting loose out there. Number 75 warming up as well. That's outside, and it's 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Pitch misses. Ball 3. Out to short, Pena. In plenty of time to first, and 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, number 32, Evan Carter.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is down low. Out towards right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The throw in there. Just beat the tag. It's a double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
One out. Runner at second. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. Doubled in his first AB.
Nope, ball.
tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Throw to first in time. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Baseman, Justin. Fuck you.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Sneaks through, base hit. Runner around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Digging in, Kyle Higashioka. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Nope. Ball.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat. Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Bounce to the left side. They take the force out, and the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We're tied now at 3 apiece.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Rangers,
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the
55,
fifth. Gavin Collier.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap. That's Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Up the middle. Slings to first. Got the out.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, number 32, Evan Carter.
That one ripped, but foul. Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. Ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Young on at second with 2 down. On the ground. And that will end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 5-3 ball game. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Leading off, Taylor Trammell.
The left fielder, Taylor Trammell.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Chris Martin, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Beeks also getting ready. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss there. In the air to left center. Carter on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
The Astros down by a pair, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Nope. Ball.
Pitch
That's
misses inside. 3 balls, no strikes. And a 4-pitch walk.
Ball 4. Runner take
Challenge from behind the dish here.
Up next to the Astros, the designated hitter,
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. No challenges left for them now. 1 out, man at first. So next up for Houston, Braden Shoemake. Left field. And it stays fair. Throw into third, and he's out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Gavin Collier gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Number
the
75 will take over here.
75.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Now a quick throw to first. Shoemake back on a dive. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
This one in the air. Berger settles under it, and that'll do it. One left for Houston. They're still down 5-3. Bottom half of inning number 6 from Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. This one popped up, and that's foul. Here comes the 0-1. That one found hard the other way. Oh, and 2 now. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and that's a foul ball. The 0-1. Line to the right center field. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's the catcher to hit, Kyle Higashioka. Foscue stands at first with 1 out. Swings through that one out in front that time.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The 1-2.
That's the ball.
Man at first, 1 away. Got him. That's out number 2.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Nate Pearson out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Astros go to the pen, and here comes number 75.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
No, that's down. Ball.
The 1-0. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Rangers.
Here's the left fielder, Alejandro Ozuna. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. Rangers leave a pair, and it remains 5-3. Back at Globe Life Field, at the plate is the Astros catcher, Cesar Salazar. Going 2 now. Got him. 1 down. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Close, but call the ball. And that's ball 1. The Astros trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball.
That one is
Ball,
upstairs.
that's high.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Astros, the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Check swing called strike. And that is strike one. Two down, nobody on.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Number 75 done for the night. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the
So
Rangers,
out of the bullpen for the
number
Rangers,
68,
Jalen Beeks.
Jalen.
Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Ball, that's in.
Tying run at the plate. Line to left. The relay to second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker.
That's the ball.
Two outs, two in scoring position. That one a little bit high, and the count down 2-0.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
So the tying run at second. That missed by a lot. Full count now. Taylor Trammell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two on, two outs. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. That one 95 to finish him off. Two left for the Astros. Still a two-run deficit. It's 5-3. Back in Arlington, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish. You get to this part of the order, Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
And another ball.
That's the ball.
Right through there for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And that one ripped to left. One up, one down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all
Up
over
next
it.
for
It's
the
just
Rangers,
frustrating when you can't
the
get it to
third
fall.
baseman,
Maybe next
number
time
6,
up he'll find a hole.
Young.
And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are two down.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Berger in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Sliced hard but foul. And the 0-2. Swings through it for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game. It's the Rangers 5 and the Astros 3. Back in Arlington, we go to the 8th. Now batting Taylor Trammell.
No, that's out.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Astros, the right fielder, Cam Smith.
Popped foul out of play off to the right. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. To the right side, Berger. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next,
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
Braden Shoemake.
And next is the designated hitter, Braden Shoemake.
That's in. Ball.
The Rangers leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Ball.
Now one missed. Matthews waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
2 down, nobody on. Splits the plate, 3-1. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jalen Beeks will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
So they turn to their
Rangers,
closer,
number
Ira
20.
Jones.
Ira
On for his major league debut and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Ball.
Out towards right center field. Nimmo moving under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. It's the Rangers 5 and the Astros 3.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Astros,
new pitcher on the mound
number
as we roll
52,
into the bottom of the eighth. Brian Abreu. On for his 20th appearance of the year. Here's the center fielder.